Coming up on this episode,
Sheila gets a bit horny.
we see some monumental sights, and we give you a 24-hour whistle-stop tour experience of Istanbul.
In the last episode, we reached the top of the Transfergarten highway,
We set up camp and then got moved by the police to the highway.
and this is what we woke up to. So we set off down the Transfergarten highway and naturally have to toot Sheila's Dixie horn in every single tunnel.
We just saw a bear. That is insane. We saw some cracking modes of transport and fought with giant apple. Oh god!
We are just at the Romanian-Bulgaria border, sat in traffic, passport's ready, let's go get another stamp. Even my feet are sweating.
I know, my feet are bubbles.
My lower legs are both hairy and sweaty. I'm saving them for a Turkish barber and my pits.
Здравейте. 3, 2, 1. Bulgaria! Yeah. Yeah. Bulgaria.
We stopped at the Dryanovo Monastery. It's a Bulgarian Orthodox monastery founded in the 12th century and burnt down twice during the Ottoman rule. It was rebuilt in its current location in 1845. This is the first country we've noticed lots of revolutionary and socialist monuments dotting the landscape. We're on probably the steepest road so far. She's struggling a bit after bombing her up the Shipka Pass
In Bulgaria.
Chicks. Yeah, she's not.
She's just struggling a bit, but it's alright. It's going to lead somewhere cool. After a windy climbing road and some hefty potholes, we reached the Barbershop monument. Built by the Communist government in 1981, it commemorates the founding of the Bulgarian Communist Party. Inside are a number of fragile mosaics that the current government is attempting to maintain. The monument itself is battered by the elements and now deemed unsafe for public entry. Even on this sunny summer's day, the wind was extremely powerful.
We headed down from the main monument to Wild Camp just beneath it. It was far more sheltered and gave us a panoramic view.
Morning everyone, so we're back on the road. We've just been at the Bulgarian monument. We are heading towards the Turkish border. We're not far out. We're going to push through, get as close to Istanbul as possible. Just got to be a bit careful in Bulgaria. It seems to have lots of speed cameras, and the speed limit is all over the place.
I think we might have a few fines.
Yeah.
So we've driven through Bulgaria this morning. We are now at the Bulgaria-Turkey border, just waiting in the queue. It was a pretty long and hot border crossing. We got sent back and forth about 3 times through various checkpoints, but we got through in the end and carried on into Turkey. Absolute bangers on this Turkish radio station. Epic remixes, bit of Shaggy. We made a service station stop, had our first Turkish coffee and met some lovely locals who signed the car. Hey! It was so hot our phones and Wi-Fi overheated, so we took some time to let them cool down, reset them for Turkey, and we're back on the Wi-Fi.
Pushed onwards and camped at a site just southwest of Istanbul.
24 hours in Istanbul.
Let's see what we can see.
We're a bit lost.
We're a bit lost. Alex is navigating.
Not very well.
Not very well. So we're just we've gone to the airport, parked up there, and taken a shuttle bus in because that seemed like the most sensible option for our cars because there is nowhere in this city it seems to park. We're just trying to find the hostel we're going to stay at tonight. Just decided we're going to have a day's rest from driving. What do you think, Alex?
Look at that view. It's amazing.
15 quid each. I've stayed in worse travel lodges.
Absolutely.
But we're here at Topkapi Palace in Istanbul. Still really bizarre that we're currently in Turkey after driving here in our own little car. Still sort of kind of really don't know how to take that.
It feels surreal, doesn't it?
Yeah, a week ago we were in the UK and now we're walking around Topkapi Palace in Istanbul. And tomorrow we'll be entering Asia. That's so bizarre.
Pretty cool.
It was built in 1460, Byzantine era, and it's an absolutely fantastic place. A lot of history here, a lot of amazing gardens, amazing trees.
We're pushed for time, but we can always make time for food.
Oh.
And had to try a traditional testi kebab.
What do you think, Alex?
Flaming kebabs.
Flaming.
We've come to the Grand Bazaar. It's pretty hectic. The building's amazing. Look at the ceiling. It's very busy. But
The noise, you wouldn't believe the noise in here. It's just absolutely amazing. After a lot of walking, we needed a good dinner, and somehow ended up being serenaded. As you can see, we didn't encourage them at all.
ready to go to the mosque.
There was a lot of building work inside and out, but the Blue Mosque was still beautiful. I know, yeah.
Doug needed a good Turkish shave, so we wandered through a more local market, got heckled by a barber from a top floor window, and obviously took him up on the offer. Full works. Oh, look at that! How you doing?
Loving life.
Feel good?
I'm gonna look like I'm 12. Have a feel, have a feel.
Whoa.
I've never shaved like that at home, ever.
So, Doug has gone from man to boy. How was it?
It was amazing. Why the hell they don't do that in the UK? I don't know.
He gave you the full works. You got aftershave, you got a moisturise, a little
Trimmed
bit of
my nose hairs.
Yeah, you even
waxed my ears.
Even popped some stuff in your hair and brought your curls up.
Why are we panting, Alex?
Because we're going up a big hill.
It's a very steep hill. I don't know if you can see, it goes all the way back down. And we've still got to go all the way up.
We have just had lunch on the north side of Istanbul and we are rushing back, walking super fast because we've got to get back for 3 o'clock to get back to the airport to pick the cars up. And if we're late, we'll make everyone else feel late. So we don't want to be the late ones. Come on, let's go. 24 hours in Istanbul complete. We smashed through that. We picked Sheila up, back on the road. We are heading to the continental border between Europe and Asia.
Yeah,
let's go!
Thanks for watching episode 2 of the Long Loop Rally. We're a long way on and we just wanted to say keep following our adventure. We've got some crazy roads coming up all through Asia. We've got some amazing people, amazing scenes, and yeah, we've got some fantastic adventure to come.
If you're enjoying the adventure so far, like, comment and subscribe. And to keep up to date with what we're up to and where we are, head to Instagram for daily updates.